Albuquerque sky is pretty well known, whether it's full of balloons or those beautiful watermelon sunsets. Our downtown skyline has its own identity. It's looked like this for decades, but a local developer has a new vision for it. Geltmore LLC recently signed a contract to buy the Wells Fargo Bank building downtown.
Thing is, though, that building only takes up a fraction of the property that it sits on, leaving acres of space for something new. Our Cassie Foote talked to the company's vice president today. So, Cassie, what are those plans?
Well, the first step is to do a full renovation of the bank building, converting the mostly empty offices into apartments. But this is the same company once behind the potential Symphony Tower. It was the skyscraper former Albuquerque Mayor Richard Barry pitched to become the tallest building in New Mexico. Current Mayor Tim Keller scrapped those plans, but the developer tells me they'd like to try again.
Hopefully by the end of the decade, we have a few cranes on this site.
Adam Silverman is the vice president of Geltmore, a local commercial real estate development company. It's behind the new Ex Novo brewery in downtown Albuquerque, converting the old Firestone facility into this. Now the developers are moving on to another downtown Albuquerque landmark, the Wells Fargo building.
We're really intrigued by being a part of the solution for our housing crisis, and this building in itself is designed in a way that actually allows us to convert it easier to residential.
Geltmore is under contract to purchase the building at 2nd and Lomas. Silverman says they'll turn floors 2 through 13 into affordable housing. The ground floor will be a mix of offices, a restaurant, and retail space.
If we complete our plans as we've had them designed, we believe this will be the largest office to residential conversion in the state of New Mexico.
But the building is only part of the purchase. It also includes the more than 5 acres of land it sits on.
We actually are buying 2 full city blocks with this property.
Silverman says once the renovations at the Wells Fargo building are complete, they'll set their sights on the property's south parking lot and have a vision that could transform the way we see Albuquerque.
I believe that the ever-changing landscape of our downtown and the buildings that are in it can give us hope and realize the prosperity of things to come.
With that mentality, Silverman's dreaming up not 1, but 2 buildings to be the tallest in the state.
There is need for a hotel in Albuquerque and our downtown to connect to our convention center, and so one of those towers could be a hotel. I'd love to maybe even see another tower that could be market rate or even for sale condos.
And until then, Silverman says he's just excited to see new life on our city streets.
Between some of the improvements we made already in our downtown, it really is on the cusp of something great. And I hope to see a lot of change by the end of the decade.
Silverman says the Wells Fargo Bank branch will also stay in the building. The entire renovation is expected to cost $50 to $60 million, and it is going to be a challenge. They have to remove asbestos before they can even begin. Silverman says new tenants could be moving into that building, though, in 2026.